let's start Spiderwing, yeah?
How many new people do we have in this group? I know Castor is.
Let's say I'm new. Yeah.
Shortcake and Roselli hasn't raided with us in 10 men, I think. But no, yeah, it's just Shortcake and Caster, pretty much.
Yeah, so we'll be fighting over all the caster gear.
Yeah.
It already has your name on it.
I know.
You want to switch to Master Looter?
I mean,
Or does it not matter?
it shouldn't really matter, I think.
Okay.
We don't really have randoms in here, we're good.
I'm gonna ninja everything. Good luck.
Ooh, there
Gotta
it is.
teach a lesson there.
There it
Shortcake,
is.
I'm coming up right behind you, so I'll show you. But yeah, since we only have 2 new people in their DPS, I think we can go pretty fast.
Oh yeah, we can pump this out. Might get a Malagos in. That's being optimistic.
Any
So Shortcake,
feasters?
where are
Ooh,
you?
you're right. I got some.
Would be a hype if we could do Malagos
On top of me?
after.
Okay. Yeah, you
Wow,
just...
discount.
Oh, you're right here? Okay. So you just come up here and then you run into like one of the sides in that room up there. Just kind of run through. Then you can
Okay,
do any
fish-
portal.
Fish feasts are 10 gold right now, man.
That's so cheap.
Castor,
Dude, you have 220 Northern Spices worth of
I don't have
rewards.
220 Northern Spices.
Yeah, if you were to buy 10
Yeah,
for one award,
Maxed out.
we could have 220 feasts, that easy.
Oh.
Even if it was like 50. Sacrifice 5 and I can make 50.
You're right.
Or I'll even do half. Or people can literally just give 1. That'll be 10 feasts, I think.
Oh, true. Actually.
If they use one of their awards, they get 10 million spices, it's 10 feast.
Okay.
Oh, look at this guy's swords. Look at this. Look at this. First time seeing this. Look at this.
What, the red sword?
Yeah, red sword with the thing on the back, dude. It's ballin'.
It is pretty cool. So yeah, for the new people, I'll just main tank all of these. Since this is like the week that Lightweave isn't here. What's going to happen is in the beginning, we're just going to DPS down the boss. Occasionally some ads are going to spawn on the yellow curtain, which Roselli is going to have to pick up. And then at certain points, after a couple minutes, he's going to start doing, what is it called? The bug move?
Insect swarm, I think.
Something like that. Locust.
Oh yeah, Locust, I think is what it's called. So he's going to cast this move called Locust Swarm. If you're within like 30 yards or something, you're silenced and you take damage. So I'm going to kite him around the edges of the room, and everybody else is going to be standing on the other side of the circle, and we're kind of just going to walk clockwise. So I'm going to bring him to the right and around. Ads are going to keep spawning, so the priority is just kill the ads. When the ads die, some bugs spawn. So everybody just clean those up. And then we'll get maybe 2 locust swarms. And that's kind of how the fight works. A pretty simple, nice first boss to do.
Sweet. Sounds good.
Now let me get frost presents. Do you want to... Oh, there's a feast. Let me get some of that.
Alright, ready when you are.
Sure. Okay, here we go. In the beginning, I'm going to move it back a little bit, just so that we're in good position for when the locust happens. There's an ad, so if you guys just kind of swap over to hit that. forgot about Impale, sorry. So you want to space out all the ranged, because he's going to cast an Impale in a cone. So the more people spread out, the less people get hit in that cone. So yeah, it looks pretty good now. Same with the melee. Melee want to spread out behind him in a cone. Locust Swarm's in about 30 seconds. So make sure that you're not next to him or close at all.
Bro, you gotta hold still, man. You are all over the place. Teammates.
Okay, here comes the Locust Swarm. So I'm going to start moving him around.
Add up.
Yep.
We switch to that other ad.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
While maintaining distance from the boss.
So you guys want to just keep rotating, good stuff. Looks like Locust Swarm's done, so I'm going to just chill here.
Scarab.
Die here. Yes, got some scarabs, clean those up, and he should die right here before another Locust Swarm, which is nice. Nice and clean. Oh, the neck!
Nice.
Too bad Little Boy or Shank isn't here, because it'd be so good for them.
The neck?
Mm-hmm.
That's a tank.
Is it?
Do we have a disenchanter in here?
It's Agi. It
Oh
executes
shit!
attack.
I bad. I thought that was the.
Roselli is an
the
enchanter, I
dodge one.
believe.
Roselli? Okay, so does anybody need any of these pieces?
I mean, I'll take the neck for off spec. I thought it was the wrong neck, but I'll take that for off spec.
Yeah, just to do greed for off spec.
Yeah, my
The
bad.
gloves are like a tiny boost, but it's not a ton for me. It's like 2% according to Pawn.
I wouldn't use pawn for raids.
Yeah, pawn's a bit
That
off,
was like
I think.
very.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want to look at like, does it give you more hit? If it does, then like it's probably really good. Merper phone looks like. More spell power is always really good, and that would probably underrate certain things.
My current one's has poison initially.
Sometimes thresholds that we get
Extra spell power.
stop caring about the stat.
Yeah, I was gonna say that has a whole bunch of other stats on it. Probably not something that I necessarily.
If you want to link your gear, we could look at it, you know, and just kind of
Yeah.
give some advice. And then link the hand to you. So like your gloves don't have hit. It depends. Like, are you hit capped already? I don't know how
Yeah, I'm
that's.
definitely not.
Okay, well then hit goes over everything else. At least usually for casters, that's my experience. Kind of like the same
Just
with
stick-
melee.
Just stick with the ones that I've got with more hit on it.
Your blue ones have haste, not hit.
Oh, I think short cake.
Oh, it's short cake.
Like those ones.
Oh,
Yeah,
short
I've got
case,
the two
my
purple
bad.
ones underneath it. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, short cake can probably do more with
Yeah, I
it.
think, yeah, short kick would be better on it.
Yeah.
Go for a short cake. It's all yours.
Okay, so this next boss is Grand Widow Fairlina, and the way it works on 10 man is she's gonna have some people behind her, and every time she enrages, we have to kill one of those people next to her. So Roselli's just gonna sit on that middle platform with her, and kind of just have threat and AFK. Nobody attack the ads. When she's enraging, I'll bring her to the ad, or I'll death grip an ad. Let me pull these here. Just stay back. They do a knockback, which is a little bit nasty.
You are acolytes of the master.
Just anyone down here.
And you without question. The greatest glory is to die in the
So you can see
master's
she's got
service.
4 worshippers next to her. I'm gonna pull this one back too. Just don't want to risk pulling the boss somehow. Got some spiders. So yeah, she's got those 4 worshippers. Since it's 10
Right in
man.
the back.
Oh yes, the pattern. So yeah, the spider wing, notably one of the easier ones, so it's always good to start off with. Just kind of one mechanic to look out for. I did forget, she does have this AoE firestorm. You just basically have to move out of it. And a lot of the time she'll cast on the melee, so we're going to be moving a lot. Okay, so everyone just gets some mana. I'm gonna pull her out, and Roselli just drop a consecrate on the ground. That should be good. They have very little health. You see, like only 100,000. So yeah, let's just do a rage check here. Yeah, don't hit the ads. Okay, let's go.
Not ready yet.
Run while you still can.
And the ads don't have to be in any sort of area, just where they are is good. So we're gonna move out of the fire. So she's about to enrage, so I'm gonna pull one ad out. Just wait for her to enrage before you actually nuke it, because her enrage isn't like that bad. Okay, gotta move the fire.
Defensive.
Okay, now let's kill this ad. Nice. And that is the whole fight. Should do that a couple times.
Easy.
Looks like in 20 seconds she'll enrage, so might have to pull another one. We'll see. The timer isn't always correct. Yeah, I'll just pop a cooldown and let's nuke it down. taking like 0 damage.
Nice.
Nice. Kill the ads now. Oh, Roselli almost killed him. That's fine. Cool. So now if everybody moves up this green hill. We should be able to get this achievement with the pace we're going, which is nice. If we don't, you know, there's always next week.
Someone made the boots, okay? Tula and Kit.
For those for offsets?
Nah.
Oh, just for DE.
Yeah, I'm waiting for DE.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Until someone passed on all.
Right, right. Yeah.
Oh shit. Here your food.
Okay, so we're just gonna go and kill a bunch of mobs. We're gonna get to the next boss, which is a giant spider. And it has a couple abilities that it does. One of them is it will cocoon a random person. I don't think it can be the tank. A random person and throw them against the wall. Priority is to take them off. You know, like Sid as a hunter, it'd be nice if you could do that, but it's not always the best spot for him. So if you're any sort of ranged caster, you know, just help the person out. The web doesn't have very much health at all. So if you've got 2 mages, you know, if they're in good spots, just leave that thing down. And there's also another ability that it has where it just spawns little spiders throughout the raid. Let's try to just AoE those down. The aggro seems to be rough on them, so a lot of the times they do just go off randomly to people singularly. We don't have as much melee as we normally do, so just try to kill them down. You might have to, you know, use some cast time on that, but you know, not the end of the world. But the main ability, which is rough, is that it will stun the whole raid for 3 or 4 seconds. So the idea here is the tank has to be full health, so that while everybody is stunned and they can't receive healing, it won't die to the boss's auto attacks. I'll also use some cooldowns to help out with that.
Shade up.
Okay, let's just move all this stuff together. But I think the healers already know, already done the fight once or twice, so it should be good on my end. It does have an enrage at 20%, so it's nice to time it so that the enrage doesn't happen when she's stunned the whole raid, but again, not the end of the world. 10 man, you know, it's a little bit more lenient on these kinds of things. Okay, so here she is. We're gonna walk to the left side. people always say, I've never tested it, that she has a shorter aggro radius if you walk up from the left. I'm gonna tank her on that stone on the bottom. You don't have to spread out for this fight at all. Everyone's here, so let's do a ready check. Looks like Luscious needs some mana. Tula needs some mana. Okay, let's give it a go. Turn her around here. So as you can tell, I am, obviously a little bit squishier than a Paladin tank, but I'm not a painting. So spiderlings are coming out right now. Web spray is in about 8 seconds. See, I got 42k when I use Vampiric Blood. 1 minute cooldown, so it should be up again. I still have Icebound Fortitude just in the bag. Yep, clear people if they're in cocoons. I do see one.
Yep. There's one there.
Web spray in 6 seconds. I just got jumped. But we're good. More spiders in about 10 seconds. Spray in 7. She's also in rage, so I'm gonna use Icebound here. Nice. And we just nuke her from here. I don't think we'll get another web spray, but maybe. Stuff. Oh, the back. Nice.
Ooh, that pennant.
Actually, that back might not be the greatest thing in the world.
Where to next?
Blade?
Okay.
Yeah, actually, that back's worse than mine. I mean,
Yeah, we have
Good
mages this
prospect.
time. Let's go.
yeah, it's worse.
Is Roselli passing on it too?
I'm passing, bro.
I'm just reading Frostbite.
Yeah, sure. Like it's a fine back. It's just not
No, you
too
do.
great. Yeah. So which way are we going?
Blade?
Okay. Oh yeah, this is construct every time.
Yeah, it looks like the same. It's the green goop that does
They
it.
spread a plague.
It's true.
Okay, yeah. So I think these slimes do a type of damage. Debuff. so this first boss over here is also nothing too crazy challenging. It's gonna be this one guy that puts, I believe, curses on everybody. And oh, we gotta kill these stone skins really quickly. So these next couple packs are gonna have 2 or 3 stone skins, and we gotta nuke them one by one because they will just go back to full health when they start casting at like 20% health. The first boss, I believe, he casts a curse on like a bunch of people. We're really good about decursing, so I don't have a problem with that. We have 2 druids and 2 mages. And who also spawn, I think at 10 mana it might just be 2 ads periodically, which Roselli can just pick up and bring over, and we can cleave those guys down. So yeah, here are 2 gargoyles, so I'll take the right one, you can take the left one.
Which one do you want to focus?
Let's kill this skull. I'll just pull him back a bit so we don't get this third one.
I get the third one.
Yeah, it's whatever. Not a big deal.
I got 2.
They don't do much damage, you know, it's not like nothing crazy. Now let's do this guy right here. Gargoyles are in Hearthstone. I guess I just don't remember that card. I'm no Hearthstone expert by any means. Is it like if they last a couple turns or so, they get full health again? You can see you have a stacking spit on you, so it just dropped. Let's let it drop off for everybody.
Just cloak. The best spell in the game. At me on Twitter.
Yeah, let's do this one first. 3 to 4 mana. 3 mana, 1 4. Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't played Hearthstone in years, so. Not a lore master there. Okay, so here he is. Let's just make sure everybody's in the room this time. These skeleton heads are the door, so right here is good. And I think on 20 man he didn't teleport around the room, which I thought was weird. But occasionally he will teleport like totally out of the room, so we're just kind of AFK kill ads. Do a ready check here. Yeah, and if you need mana, you know, just don't press OK. Looks like we're good. Luscious, are you here?
No, he stepped away for a second, I think.
Okay.
I got this.
He's a pirate. Oh, we got a couple pirates here. Nice.
Oh. Alright, we're good.
Get it.
Luscious in here?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. See, I think they come one each out of the corners of the room. So right here should be a nice even point. Yeah, so Rosella, if you could just pick those 2 up, bring them over here. this is the whole fight. Or I mean, until he teleports away. But this is basically the fight. So there he goes. I'll take a right ad if you take a left ad.
So,
Stack these guys up.
Kill ads.
I'm afraid that spell isn't ready yet.
Okay, he's back. So the ads are coming up. Okay, so ads are up. Nice. Okay, we're all just gonna wait here in this room before we're ready to go. So in this next room, we're just gonna have to run all the way through until right before the next boss. So if you open up your map, we're gonna walk to this vertical wall on the right side of the next room. So we're gonna go across this room, go up, follow that wall east, and then kind of stop a little bit south of there, right before the green edge. And then I guess I'll go over the boss now, or we'll do it when you can see the room. It's probably easier. The people are both ranged, so that helps out a lot. So I'll do a ready check. Basically, everybody, throw some damage out as we're going, but don't do anything that's gonna make you have threat. I'm gonna be just AoEing slightly, but obviously it's not a ton. He's gonna be dropping consecrations. We're gonna go across, and if we need to, we can, do some damage and whatnot. Just keep going. Let's kill him right here. This seems like a good spot, I guess. We did this last time. just gonna keep moving right after. Follow, like, you want to stay across the wall, just so that we don't pull more and more. Then we're going around this corner here. I'm gonna use a cooldown just so I don't die. And then I'm gonna mark myself as diamond. You just want to stack on me. And you want to be really up in this corner here. Or else Az will keep coming. Is there still a couple of guys here? Okay, keep caster up, nice. If you look in this room here, so like come to diamond now. If you look in this room, you can see there's him on the platform on the left. Like all the melee and everybody else knows what to do. The two new ranged people, oh nice. When the fight starts, you immediately run and stand in the middle of his platform. And the melee are going to do what's called the dance, where there's 4 sections in this room. And the way we're looking, there's going to be the first 25% of the room. So cut out a rectangle for the closest 25%. Then there's the next 25%, the next 25, the next 25%. He will cast green lava on 3 rectangles, and we call the closest zone 1, next one 2, 3, 4. So when the fights start, I'm going to pull him into zone 1, which is the closest. We're going to stand there. Lava is going to be cast on 2, 3, 4. And then the next time the safe zone is 2, the next is 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we have to keep moving back and forth across the room. The ranged don't have to worry about anything until he teleports right onto where he is now. Then the ranged go to zone 1, and you can see the other people around you. You can kind of just follow them. They have to do the dance much faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's kind of the fight. You want to make sure you're never standing too close to him, but I'll keep him far enough away. If I ever get too close, just yell at me, and I'll move away, because he makes your casting time like 1,000,000% longer. Any questions about that?
And at the very start, are we all in group 1 right there following him, or you said the range goes up on the platform while the melees are in 1?
The melee are in 1.
On the ground?
Yeah, the melee are in 1, the ranged go to the platform because the platform is immune to the rectangles.
Got it. Okay.
That's why like it's really easy as a ranged on this fight, because you only have to do the section when you're not really going to be attacking much anyway. When the ranged come down to where the melee always are, you can use instant spells, but anything with a cast timer is going to get you killed probably.
Gotcha. Okay, perfect.
Cool. So I'll do a ready check here, just to make sure everyone's good, and then we'll go in. And I haven't main tanked this guy, so I might have some issues, but we'll just see how it goes. It should be fine.
Yeah.
So here we go.
Roselli?
So yeah, you can see I'm just going to pull him like all the way back here.
Make sure we're next to the boss.
I think this should be good. Nice. So yeah, as you can see, we just kind of moved them back and forth, and then we'll go back to the other side. And this is the dance, as people say. And you can see I like to keep it much closer than Lightweave does in general. Lightweave will tank him much farther out of the room, which isn't bad by any means. It's just a preference thing.
So when that happens, that's what I'm going to be going down. Can y'all put a triangle on Dubious just in case the people need somebody to look at?
Okay, let's all
guys,
go to 1.
platform. Alright, we're gonna stand here and just start running.
And you basically keep moving, but you stop for like a second in between zones.
Yeah, not
If
too
you
far.
perma run, you'll hit the next zone. But if you stay on, you know, either of these 2 marks, you should be pretty good.
Good.
Sorry. Okay. And he's gonna teleport back, and we gotta go all the way back to zone 1. And then ranged, of course, you just run back up to your platform.
Okay. Get out of here.
Yeah, and he does have, oh, sorry, I guess is it too close?
We got it.
Yeah, he's gonna keep casting a disease, which people, you know, in this raid are instant at taking off, which is nice. See if we can
So-
nuke him. Yeah. Use whatever you got.
Zone fighter.
Nice. Good stuff.
Now you. Oh, that's it. Now
And then kill the eyes as you run by. We can kind of pick up the maggots, but the eyes do a mind flay, I believe. Oh, Sid's pet died. He's not even gonna res him. What is this?
I'm out of mana.
Wait, since when can you revive pets? Is
Dude,
that-
that's what.
Has that
I
always
just
been a
did that,
thing?
like, last week. No, I guess it's a new thing for Wrath, I think.
Interesting. So yeah, this is, you know, kind of another one to just run through things. Not as bad as the other one by any means. Oh, there's only 2 eyes? What?
Number 3 on
Nice.
that.
Just kind of nuke these down here. Oh. Okay, well now eyes are spawning, which is weird. Let's just keep running forward. They're not gonna do that much. If you have any silences, it works on the eyes. Okay, let's nuke everything here.
Wow, there goes our title, dude.
Yep.
Floor Drac back at it again.
Oh my god. It's just okay, no.
I gotta
That's-
turn over a new leaf. Make fun of you too much.
Are you even resable or like you're on the other side, I think? Yeah.
Still in combat.
Saya's own range.
Give them the old B-res.
We gotta kill some
that's
eyes.
not-
There. Okay. Should be good now. Hopefully one doesn't spawn. Oh, we did the BRS, okay. So this next boss, he is going to, you know, attack the tank for not very much damage, but at like certain points in the raid, he will make it so nobody can cast a healing spell for 17 seconds. That includes any sort of healing. It's a debuff that reduces healing by 100%. So you can't use health stones, you can't really bandage, you can't do anything. but only really I get hit by the boss. Now there is a damage threshold where he'll do more damage to the whole raid every once in a while. But the main thing for the new DPS people is make sure there are spores that will spawn around the map. 5 people will get a buff that gives you a ton of crit if it explodes near you. So make sure you get the buff when the spore spawns. We'll do like sets of 5, but basically everybody runs over. If you didn't get the buff, you get the next spore buff. It will make you have 0 threat and you get a ton of crit. So that sounds great for DPSs. I might just snatch one later on the raid just because I'm greedy. But realistically, I'll be the only one on threat. Healers can do damage because you can't heal for most of the fight. Yeah, it's pretty easy, so let's just kind of go at it. Okay, Roselli, cool. I'm gonna tank him right there. But yeah, in the beginning at least, make sure spores don't get anywhere near me. They shouldn't. They spawn on the sides of the map somewhere. And I think they will, for the most part, spawn in that same spot constantly, but not 100%. See, there's one behind me. You guys want to run to it and then explode it when there's 5 people. And even the healers want it because it gives the healers crits for their damage or their heals. So yeah. Yeah, so healers can heal in 10 seconds. There's also Death Bloom, which just does a whole ton of damage to everybody once in a while. So yeah, there's one again behind me. I'm gonna move the boss a bit. It seems like that spore's gonna keep spawning, so we won't have to move too much. And like if the ranged want to stand by or something. Just so there's less downtime on people running.
Do it.
Like Luscious, you want to make sure you have that thing. It's a big DPS. Oh, Roselli, this threat. I'm getting it back. Roselli, you definitely need the buff, or you have it.
I have it. Just
Just take off Righteous Fury if you have it on. I'm not trying to pump threat. I feel like I can.
Cole, come get Spore. Thanks.
Yeah, generally speaking, if yours is about to fall off in like 30 seconds or so, you should get that Spore. Because other people won't need it. There's only two groups that will get it at a time, for the most part. So he's at like half health, so we just kind of keep going. In the future, can I get like make sure to have hots on me just so I can be super topped off? Because you can put the hots on before the debuff, and they will heal me when I can start getting healed. And you can do that to everybody in the raid too. Because AoE healing can be a bit rough on this one with the time restriction. So I think Rejuvenate lasts long or something, so throw that around.
Spore Crow.
I got 2 minutes now.
Okay.
Yeah, looking good. You guys can pop it, like if you're all just standing there. If nobody else comes and there's only 4, you just kind of break it. Because it's only 10 minutes, so you know, like, you don't need as many spores as they give you. Nice. Shoulders on the staff. Oh, that's the.
Oh dang, that's death.
That is the Warlock Transmog staff.
Where to next, scroll?
Is it time for patchwork?
Yeah.
Noise.
Yeah, usually military is last. Just cause.
It's because everybody loves MC. Good taste, y'all.
Yeah, it's going well.
Sitting here standing at the wrong.
Is he crashed for some reason?
You crashed?
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. We'll just start clearing trash then.
Yeah, I can get to it.
Just a DPS warrior. And they like instantly patched out your gloves, so no fun with that. I saw, cause right, I do the old raids. There was somebody in, like queuing for Molten Core, and it said, Essence of Fire, farming.
Oh, for the thing?
Yeah, I guess, cause I don't really know, but I guess you craft those gloves. I just like how they're like patching this out, but like you can't enter Orgrimmar in a bugged session. It's like a very important lore quest is bugged. The gloves, man. Warriors can't do any damage. I mean, you're doing a lot of damage, but can't be like top of the charts. Not allowed. Okay, did you guys hear what Kroll said there?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, nobody wants the gear shoulders. Alright, I'll just have it for my tank set.
Do you want them? I just want the paladin version.
Yeah.
So these slimes, they're going to explode when they die, and do not be near them. So just a shit ton of AoE. I'm not even gonna really tank these. I'll tank that dude though. He's cool. So yeah, just keep trying to kite those things. And I guess we gotta clear. Oh, what is this dude doing here? Oh, that's his baby. It's like, where did that come from? Yeah, you guys say we gotta clear the whole room, so we'll do that here. We can pull all 4. I'll get the left 2 if you get the right 2. With that
Hit
frost
them all.
There's a big slime in that.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I didn't see that. Big spirit. Okay, so oh, nice pyro. In this next room, we have to clear everything as well. Some guys, I think they cast Mind Flayer or they cast some sort of channel ability, but they have like no health. If you want to jump over these gaps here,
Oh, one in the back.
so you'll notice this lava when you stand in it. It won't kill you, but it will reduce all your stats by 90%. When you get out, they go back to 100. That's yeah. Let's just stay back for a second. And, yeah, we can go. So during patchwork, you never have to do this mechanic, which is like going in and out of the slime if you're melee, which is nice. So just in general, avoid the slime you can come across, and we'll get heals, and then we'll start pulling all these packs. If you look to the right, though, that giant abomination is patchwork. He'll run back and forth in this room. Okay, here we go. His big thing is that whoever is second on threat, because in 10-man it's only main tank and second tank, the second tank will get hit by hateful strikes, which do a massive amount of damage. And they will do it every, it's like either a second or every 0.9 seconds, something. So he must always be healed up locked, or else he will die, and then he will hit the next person second on threat. And then he'll basically kill all the melee and then run at the ranged, and everybody dies. Meanwhile, I'll just be here, not getting the hatefuls. He also enrages at, I think, like 5% health, or a timer if you don't make it far enough, but our DPS is good. So the main thing is, it's a very hard tank check and healer check. It's a DPS check in the sense of, you know, like, can you kill him before he enrages, but that is not a problem in Wrath Classic. Because everyone, you know, does a lot of damage, much more than we're used to. So yeah, I'm just going to tank him somewhere on this side of the platform. And the healers both know what to do, so that's nice. So he's coming, so let's just back up a second. And, you know, when he's done, if you could... Or I guess when he's about to pat back, if you could do your distract thing. And then we should have enough time. So get mana really quick. Yeah, just Roselli, make sure you're second on threat, which, you know, I don't think you have a problem with.
Yep.
Okay, I'll do a ready check here. Nice distract.
Row.
Okay, let's go. I'm gonna use Icebound like I said last time, just so that nothing goes crazy on the pull.
That tricks to...
Yeah, sometimes if you attack too many Bettaras, nice. If you just attack too fast, it's just like... It's kind of wonky.
We should maybe go into that.
That's why, like, I used Icebound just in case I randomly get the Hatefuls too, which does happen. But yeah, this is basically the fight. As long as everybody's kept alive, we're good. There's no other mechanics. icebound. And he should just die here. Good job. And the shoulders.
Ooh.
Oh.
Big shoulders for tanks.
Nice.
So the slimes, you don't want to go anywhere near them. If you do, you die. So yeah.
Rats.
Yep, Grass Roselli, those are... I don't know if they're best, but I know they're really good. Maybe some in 25 is better, I don't know.
I think that 25 is better.
Okay.
25 better. The pure set.
Oh, tier set. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But before that, those are huge.
Yeah, these are nice.
So it looks like everybody made it. Good job.
That was the hardest boss in the game.
Yeah. Here again, we're just gonna wait to pull, heal everybody up. So this next boss, we're basically going to tank him along this grating. You two are DPS ranged, so you're gonna stay in the very middle of the circle. If you ever get a disease on you, you want to run into the path that I've already pulled the boss, because when you get the disease taken off, it will drop a cloud on the ground, which obviously does a lot of damage, and we don't want that in the raid or in the path that I'm going to take him. I'm going to start tanking him by where that ramp meets the ground, and then we're going to go like to our left here, so counterclockwise. So here we're just going to pull some ads. We have to clear the room, or they come with him, and that's not very fun.
I mean, it can be fun.
I don't know. That doesn't sound too great.
Wiping doesn't sound good.
The caster and shortcake, if either of y'all get the disease during the boss fight, say your name and ask you to step out. So you don't exactly what Mel said, but
Step out, walk behind the trail.
But if you do have to walk through the gas to step out, then it's probably going to kill you, so try and find a spot that doesn't have it.
Okay. Cool.
We can probably just blink through the gap. That take advantage. I'm not sure.
Yeah, so right now the boss is all the way up the ramp, peering into a different room. And when he comes down, he might be good to fall. I think we should be. Let's clear out these other two here.
I'm out of range.
Yeah, and the melee know what to do. Basically, never stand in front of the boss, or that will give us more slimes that spawn. There should only be one slime that spawns, and that should get focused down every time it does. So he's coming down, so let's make sure everybody has full mana. I'm gonna move him slowly. I don't know if my graphics are too great for the clouds for some reason, so I'll just move him every so often. Knives wants might. So yeah, if you're new, just stand with triangle. If you get the debuff, run away. And he should be dead by the time we do a full circle. So here we go. I'm just gonna do this just in case. Okay, let's go.
Should be good right where I am.
you guys nuke this slime. Roselli, if you could just take those, yeah.
Caster, so caster walk out. Okay. I'm gonna wait the maximum amount of time because you're pretty close to the melee. Oh, okay, that was bad. You guys struck 18 saying that. I struck 8 again, but you're in a decent spot.
Another slime. Yeah, so I'm moving too fast, I guess.
Okay, that's a good song. Then got you. No.
And make sure the slime is creeping up behind some of the range. So make sure you're not standing in it as it expands. Slime, if you can follow that. Nice.
Gotcha.
Okay, only 1 million health left.
Zelly. That should be good enough. Yep.
Slime.
Caster. Yeah, not many great spots. I'll have to do. Good caster. Go back in. Or do that. Yep, that should be fine. We're almost done.
Yep, almost dead. Good job.
Ring? Is that a good ring? I'm not sure.
I don't know. I could read it from
Yeah, I need
spec
that
just
guy.
in case. But anybody take that. Congrats to the Sis. Or anybody else. Okay, so this next boss, as you come up this path, the fight starts off, you walk across a tunnel. Do not stand on the left side of the tunnel because there's a hole and you'll fall through and then you won't be in the fight. The tunnel will do damage, but not very much. We're going to drop down onto a beast. And Knives, are you and Luscious good on the kiting and all that?
We got 2 mages. I think they can handle it.
Okay. So, Caster and Shortcake. You guys are both the new people, but you're going to get this responsibility. Throughout the whole fight, there's going to be these little skeletons that spawn. They will hit you, like, give you a constantly stacking debuff if they touch you. So you never want to get hit by them, or else you'll
Watch
keep
the drop,
taking
too.
more and more damage. You're going to stack up like 20 skeletons as the fight goes. You're not going to attack the boss, except for maybe in the very beginning. If the skeletons ever get close to the boss, he eats them, gets a ton of health, maybe some attack, power, or speed. So you never want them anywhere close, so basically you tank them on the wall opposite. I will move him farthest away from the pipe. You will move the ads back and forth like on the wall closest to us now. At some point, he'll give everybody in the raid 5% HP, including the ads. That's when all of the DPS turn around and nuke them. So that's when you kind of just keep running, because they'll start walking towards the boss, and he'll try to eat all of them. That doesn't happen for a couple minutes in, so you're going to be kiting for a lot. Yeah, so swap to Frost Spec if you have it, because you're going to be using... They can get rooted by anything. So, like Nova... I don't know if rank 1 Nova is best to use. You guys might know your class better than I do. But anything that slows, because they're going to start grouping and grouping in more and more numbers. So yeah, don't get hit by them. I mean, you might get hit here and there, but try not to get hit. The healers will heal you. I need a second tank, so we have Roselli here, of course. We're going to swap stacks at 40%. Basically, you taunt off me, and when my stacks drop, I'll taunt back. And it's a 10% healing reduction stacking thing. So I'll call it out, or you can look to see when I get a 4. And then when mine drops, I'll go back in it. He will constantly fear the melee. Actually, I don't know if he does that at 10 man.
Nah, not in 10.
No? Okay. So scratch that. Do you, Caster, Shortcake, do you have any questions?
One quick thing. Where was it that we dragged the skeletons back and forth again?
So when you drop off of this pipe, you want to take them on the wall on this side. Because I'm going to pull the boss on the opposite side of the pipe so that there's max distance. Obviously, you can walk closer and farther away a little bit, but just in general, try to keep them away.
Okay, got it.
Yep, just keep them away from the boss, like the furthest away you can, and you're doing a good job.
So we're going to do a ready check.
And are we trying to
How
squeeze
many?
in boss DPS while we're doing that too?
No,
Or?
you will die if
Okay,
you try
got
to.
it.
Yeah, so we're good to go. So 3, 2, 1. You have to jump, by the way. 3, 2, 1. Actually, apparently you don't, but I always thought you did.
How many stacks before I count again?
4.
4. Okay.
Yeah, and I can call it out. It's really not major at all. It's just you gotta do it at some point. So there he is. I'm not gonna go too far, but I just wanted the rocket boots just to do it. I used Icebound, so we're good. So yeah, you can see I'm moving the boss all the way to the gate. Healers keep up with me. And you can see mages, you have a shit ton of room to work with. You know, just blink, Nova, whatever you got.
If it's getting spicy, you'll need to walk a little bit and range with the healers, though. You and the tank.
We'll let you know if you're struggling.
Okay, so taunt now. And when you're not tanking, make sure to stand behind him, because apparently they all parry these now.
Oh, okay.
Not a huge deal, but just a small thing. So I'm going to taunt back in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So, oh yeah, and okay, Sid, good job. Nice. Forgot about that. Good job, Sid. Okay, so I got 4 stacks now if you want to taunt off.
Oh, yep.
Nice.
Counting.
I'm taunting back in 3, 2, 1, taunt. Okay, now all the DPS kill the skeletons, turn around and whack them. Use any AoE you have.
Spin the win. Let's go. I should have tricked you, man. I was sleeping.
He's oh, good job, Sid.
Couple left. 2 more.
Yeah, it's not the end of the world. I'm getting kind of low. I used a pick here.
There might be a skelly that's aggroing someone over there. Trying to pull it back.
Counting in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, great, good job. Taunting in 3, 2, 1, taunt. And here's where the fight ends. Mages obviously keep doing your thing. I think they despawn after, but I'm not 100% sure. Good job.
Nice.
See your pants. Okay, and let's get some mana up here so that we can start pulling some of the trash.
This double 16 roll.
No way.
That's insane.
Nice.
Wow.
Insane.
I know, man. Those have been my rolls too. I roll so low.
Okay, so I'm gonna start pulling a couple things here.
It's too far away. I can't.
There's some little boys to the left here.
Is that a wall?
You just kicked everybody. How do you do Gluth without mages? The past couple times we
I
had
don't want to talk
knives.
about it, dude.
What do you mean you love it? Knives has like a, the 70% rogue slow, and he would
Crippling
fan of
poison.
knives. Yeah, crippling poison, and fan
Or
of
just
knives hits
all
all of them with it. Plus, Luscious would throw out some mega roots. I saw some AOE roots. I don't even know what that is, but he did it. So here's a fight where the two bosses here have to die at the same time. We're going to have one tank on the left side and one tank on the right side, one healer on the left, one healer on the right, and we're going to divvy up the DPS left and right. So let's do all the casters on the left and melee on the right, just to see what we got. So like Kroll go to the right, and knives.
Would not be opposed.
Hello?
Any feasters?
Oh, I don't have one on there.
Feeling famine.
Really eat a boar right about now.
Oh, fish feast. Holy.
Tonight, boy.
Dang.
So yeah, what's gonna happen is throughout the fight, the tanks are gonna get swapped back and forth. So Roselli is gonna tank, I think I said left side. You want to tank him with your back on the edge, so that when he throws you, you just get thrown to the other side. And then, you can taunt the other boss. I don't think you have to. You'll have threat immediately, but you can throw a taunt. Keep tanking. Healers, make sure, obviously, I mean, you guys know this, but you have new tank targets. But they have to die within, a few seconds of each other, so at some point we may call stop DPS on a certain boss. So obviously do that, because they will reanimate if they don't die. It's kind of like Zul'Gurub. Then, after we kill the two of them, you have to jump off of the platform that you're on, and you're going to go northwest and jump onto that long horizontal platform where that frozen guy is, because he gets awakened after we kill these two. So make sure to jump. Blink will put you in the river, so don't do that. And
Slow fall.
yeah, slow
Should
fall
work.
should work. Yep, if you got light feathers. And the only mechanic he has is he will throw a charge on everybody. There will either be you will either get a negative red charge, which is a debuff, or a positive blue charge, which is also a debuff. If you're ever stacked with a person of a different charge, you start exploding, or you both explode, and everybody starts taking a lot of damage. So what we do is negative charge, and you'll see it's just a horizontal line, goes to the left side of him, and positive goes to the right side of him. When the fight starts on the last guy, we basically all sit in front of him until we get our charge. Then some go left and some go right. Throughout the fight, he will also keep recharging. So he may keep your charge, or he might change your charge. You will have to run through the boss and go to the other side. You want to be within... You want to be very coupled together, but also max melee range. So you're not accidentally hitting the other side, because there is a pretty large distance that it looks for. So as long as you do your negative plus, everything should be pretty good. It's not a very hard boss. You just got to play with the mechanic correctly, and everybody doesn't die. So yeah, let's do Kroll, if you can come over here. We'll do Sid over here as well. So that will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people, and 5 people on the left. Do you two have any questions about the fight?
Shortcake was just asking if we can blink through him, if that causes any problems when we're switching sides for the
That's
charge.
totally fine. As long as you're on the side that you need to be with the
Yeah,
charge.
you can blink
Just to
through.
get there quickly.
Yeah,
Okay,
you get like 4 seconds, and it just checks after those 4 seconds that you start exploding. But yeah, good question.
Cool.
So yeah, if you
Makes
blink, you do more damage, I guess, faster. That's good. So yeah, nobody will ever know which charge they have in the beginning, so that's why we sit in the middle. So I'll do a ready check here.
Did you mention everybody's staying at melee range? Because the boss will slightly move throughout the fight. Okay.
Yeah, so you want to stay max melee range stacked, because you also get a buff if you're with your people. So everybody gets a nice
Nice.
kind of cast, attack, speed, attack damage, some sort of buff.
But
Okay.
Yeah, if you're closer than max melee range, then you might cross the charge over, and that's be bad.
Mm-hmm. So Roselli, let's start moving in 3, 2, 1, go. Dubious, do you have something about the ranged here? Forgot.
You just need to stay max range, basically.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so good job. That's a nice tanking spot, Roselli. Perfect. And this is the whole first phase. We're going to get thrown and healed, and that is it. So there's the throw. And I think you did this, Roselli, but just try to, make sure your judgment is fresh right before the throw. Just like I try to make some sort of disease on him.
Fugan's 10k ahead, I think. Or 100,000 something. I'll step out for a sec.
Yeah, so Kroll will be our guy to watch the health pools to make sure they die somewhat together.
How's Knives talking?
Oh, Knives. I told you, I mixed the two up. Dang.
It's getting closer. Right, it's close. It's okay. I'm not offended.
Okay, yeah, so they look really close, yeah.
Yeah, it's not showing the slides percent.
Maybe you're too far or something.
70%. 15.
Yeah, you can nuke both of them.
10 on Scala. 7.
Yep, kill them both.
Zug zug.
Okay, and now remember,
Zug.
jump. Yeah, I think it's dead. Nice. Now jump off and stack
Remember to
onto
jump.
purple diamond.
Everyone made it. Yep.
Nice. So here comes your charge.
Danger to
Negative left, positive right. Nice.
You can move back up bench like.
Okay, shift is coming, so check your buff. It might not change, but half the time it does. Okay, another change. This might move a little bit here, so just watch your distance and stuff. Oh, sorry, yeah, let's move back. Sorry. Shift, and he dies after this one. Nice. Good stuff. That trinket looks really good for like Mixna and stuff. It has no health, which is weird. But it's probably still really good. That's my guess.
Rats.
Okay, and now the hardest of the corners usually. The military quarter. See, let's just start nuking some guys down. Back? Okay. So yeah, we can just, or we can keep going. It's just 3 DPS. Should be okay. I'm just gonna make sure I grip here.
Flee before it's too late.
These guys are whirlwinds, so don't stand on top of them.
That's still recharging. It's too far away.
We're down to the
I'm out of range.
Yeah, I am blood, so I don't really have greatest AoE. Okay, we'll get this pat when it comes back. I just don't want to do crazy pulls without Roselli because I don't have greatest AoE threat.
I can't.
I don't want to go Frost. Just keep it nice and safe. Okay, so this next two boss or next to. The next boss, Kroll and I are gonna do, just because we did it last week. We did a pretty good job. The way the fight works is there is no tank because we use the boss's minions as tanks. So there are two little pillar things that are going to be spawned right at the beginning of the fight. Damn Sid is rolling that one out. And we're gonna have to like take turns, mind controlling different ads to make sure that we keep taunt up and bone shield up, so that the ads don't die. The healers are gonna heal the ads basically. He will cast this shout occasionally, and you will have to LOS it, but I don't even know if we really did that last week. Okay. So.
LOS it in the Wrath version. It's a 60-yard, ignores line of sight.
Might do more damage close to your arrow active. Seems like sometimes it really hurts, and other times it doesn't, but imagining it.
He also has that dagger throw, so that one.
Yeah, that might be it.
The dagger throw is rough.
I can't cast
So yeah, basically as a ranged DPS, you kind of just nuke the boss, and that's it. Nothing too crazy. The sources might come back at us, but I think we should be fine. So yeah, the boss is over here in this little divot to the left. Yeah, so you'll see he's in like the whole glacier set, which is a frost resist set. I'll do this right pillar, and I'll do it first.
Okay.
And I think, what was it, like every 2 times we canceled it, something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, 25. You need priests to mind control. But here we got some nice crystals. So I'll just raid check. I'm gonna do it when he's on the opposite corner. Okay, let's go.
Show them no mercy. Show me what you've got.
So yeah, I'm gonna just pull him over a bit.
Not ready. Not ready.
Okay, so you taunt anytime here.
I'm gonna reset after.
Yep, I just did mine. Roselli, are you there? You just kind of DPS here. Nothing too crazy. responded a bit early. Oh no, actually no, that's fine. Yeah, I guess this is like the epic healer parse fight. I don't really know, but that's my guess.
I think it's more of the Priest MC fight, but we gotta make it easy and 10 man, so now it's just a weird nothing.
Yeah. But you basically throw infinite heals, right?
Yeah.
You got shouts, but it doesn't seem to do very much. Oh, I forgot to cancel, but hopefully we'll be okay. Oh, nope. Oh. Okay. Thank you for the sack there, Roselli. My bad. I forgot to... The mind control only lasts like a minute or something, and I forgot to cancel and re-mind control. Oh nice, he didn't even die. Oh, because Argent Defender OP.
It was active a long time ago.
Oh yeah, it's just coming off cooldown actually. Well, there he goes. Oh, we have to kill the ads now, so I'll do mine. Or you do yours first. I just redid mine. Wait, actually, wait. 12 seconds.
Okay.
Ooh, is that a nice waste? It is.
Alright, I'm canceling.
Okay. Pressing the wrong buttons, but it's okay. Okay, I'm gonna cancel mine in 3, 2, 1. Oh. I need to go right now. Okay, nice.
Did you guys get that belt?
Yeah, I think someone's still rolling on the girdle. Oh, we pulled some axes. I think it was me.
Sorry.
If you need anything, like, you can feel free to roll.
I was thinking about my mitigation set, you know? Yep.
Let me equip that. Oh wait, my bad. This, do you need this? It's a double shield item. I'm an idiot. I mean, it's better than mine, but like, do you need this? Because it's a pally item. I shouldn't have rolled on that. Do you need this?
I need for my mitigation set, but
Yeah, take
yeah,
it.
whatever.
I don't know. I keep reading this raid. Like, I keep reading stats wrong. I never roll on things that have shield, because it's, you know, obviously a wasted stat. It's 2 times this raid. That's crazy. Yeah, so the cool thing about this room is all these weapons do different abilities. Like those do arcane explosion, the axes do whirlwind. Actually, are there only 2 weapons? Some swords are coming through. We might take a lot of damage here in a second. don't remember what the swords do. Maybe they just attack. Okay, the knights just padded away, which is good. We haven't gotten any trash runs, which is a little bit sad.
Daggers can. Well, the open up room, but then there's a dagger trash truck called the Hunting Call. 25 minutes. Crawl, you hitting 40 tonight in your breach?
I don't know about 40. I'd have to be doing like 16 levels.
I thought you were gonna be 80 by tomorrow.
Where's Fanny go back?
I feel like it's the same as 50% health.
Oh,
Nice.
there we
Double
go.
shield.
Nice.
That looks really nice. So this fight, we'll just do the one side fight. What's gonna happen is ads are gonna spawn on these 3 little pillars on the left side, and you kind of just kill them. You want to kill. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But since we're gonna do the one side strat, at a certain point the gate will open and like 40 ads will come through the gate. We AoE them down, and then yeah, they'll keep spawning from both sides, and then we just kill them. So let's see. Looks like everybody's got a lot of mana. So let's do a ready check. Why you always gotta throw shit at me, man?
This guy.
And I'll start it off here. Yeah, and you can see there's like a timer, 4 minutes, 20 seconds. He'll teleport down, and then we just have to kill him. He'll teleport back rooms, and you just follow him. But yeah, Roselli, if you just want to kind of stand over here and pick up some stuff as they spawn. I think the first one's on like the right too, yeah. Obviously it's not a big deal. They're just normal
This fight is
mobs.
dog dust.
Yeah. So for the 4 horsemen, do we want to do the 3 tank thing, or do we want to try the first one?
I would love to try 3 tank one. Kill her down.
Yeah.
Like stack 3? Didn't we have problems doing just like the weird strat?
We've gotten upgrades since then, and we're stacking on Lady B, who honestly doesn't do that much extra damage. So, and also we're getting more healing by doing 3 stacking, we're doubling our healing.
Okay, if you guys want to do it, go for it.
It's like 20% more damage and double heals. We haven't tried it yet, so who knows,
Yeah, I'm down to
but
try.
Yeah.
I don't really care if we die. Cause of Kroll.
I died too.
What did you die on? Oh, was it the
I tricked you and I hit
Oh,
right click,
yeah.
I autoed patchwork and it just one shot me.
And did somebody? Nobody died after Noth, did they?
Very close stuff, but nope, I don't think we've had any.
That's what I thought.
No, maybe we did have one.
I don't remember if there was a B-res in that tunnel or not.
Yeah, we beat res.
Okay.
I don't think like the non-trash or non-boss things count.
Oh yeah, you're correct actually. So it's just these 2 Zug brains, huh?
Dude, who knew tricks and one bag of auto attack would get me?
That's why I use Icebound, because I don't want to get fucking trolled by the game either.
I guess I'll count like 25 next time and then step in slow.
Well, the thing is, like, I don't know, maybe you attacked before Roselli. Because, like, you know he was after me, but I wasn't looking to see when he attacked.
So I should have tricked Roselli.
I think you
yeah, that's
tricks
fine.
are
Actually.
just, what do you call it?
Go.
Yep. Oh shit! I didn't even see the AOE. Kill him! Oh shit!
Oh, dude.
Classic City. Is that a real death though? Oh, it was. Yeah. So here we're gonna get a lot more action. I believe these horse guys are. Okay, yep, ghosty ghosts are coming. Oh, I think I forgot to start logs. Sad. I just wanted to see what happened if like me as me. I think I forgot. It's not the other one.
But my parse. I want to be green.
Well, I kind of wanted to see like how people are cheesing, cause like people cheese every type of parse. But I wanted to see like what gear the other blood tanks are doing, cause like the frost tanks are like crazy. Oh, here's the Gothic. Here, I'll use anti-magic shield for you. They call me the Parse Killer. Nice curl. Trying to die again, I see. Be the only guy in range of the boss.
The first kill goes to me.
Wait, and he does the stacking debuff, so technically if you don't kill him fast enough, everybody kind of dies.
Pull that mail.
To arms, ye roustabouts! We've got company!
Invaders, cease this foolish venture at once. Turn away while you still can.
Double
Come,
mail.
Zeliek. Do not drive them out.
I
Not
feel like
before
Sid
you
probably got
have
this last
fun.
week.
Enough back.
Oh, wrong.
Let them come. We shall grind their bones to dust.
Right?
I do hope
Okay.
they stay alive long enough for me to.
Shade. So yeah, here we're coming to a boss. We got some knights coming. Alright, here we're coming to a boss where there's 4 horses, which is a nice title for the 4 horsemen. They're gonna run to a corner, each of them, and they all have their own certain set of moves. One of them will cast a void zone on the ground, so make sure you're not standing in a black circle on the ground. Another one will cast a meatball, so you have to stack on that to soak it. Another one will cast a holy damage move, which will chain through people. And the fourth one, what am I forgetting?
One of them just doesn't have stuff like that. Maybe even let's go back to this. There's the melee.
We're gonna grab all these guys. Oh, next line. Yeah. Just split it up. There's another pack coming though, so watch out for that. Oh, maybe they're turning. Look at that hoof stomp. Oh man. Yep, so right behind this door are the four.
So if we do the pre-boss strat, then instead of me and Sid swapping, it'll be Sid and somebody else. Sid
Okay.
in another range. Maybe Tula.
Isn't Tula? Oh yeah, he's the boom. I keep mixing up the two druids.
They all look
Sure.
the same.
Well, it's just I know both can swap, so that confuses me. So we're gonna be stacking the meatball, the void zone, and what's the other one?
The black hole one, or like the
Well, that's
meatball-
void.
void hole thing.
Yeah, no, but so we got meatball, void, and
Oh, I'm sorry, and then the melee guy. So our close right is where that guy runs to, and is all that I know that he does is he just hits very hard, like melee wise. Don't know if he does anything else.
okay. And then we just pull them to the back left.
So we're gonna pull him where Lady Blumo normally goes, and then the boss that chains, we're gonna have two people who are alternating between the two bosses, kind of like what me and Sid were doing.
Yeah, but where do we stack the three? Is it in the back left?
Back left, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I can ping it too.
Okay. So, and which one do we nuke first?
I think we do the same order that y'all were doing.
Okay, so meatball first, then void, then hit hard.
I think meatball first, and then the melee dude, and then the void. I'm not totally sure about the second two, but it's always meatball first. That much I know.
Okay, then I'm gonna pull the guy who comes close to our left here. Roselli, if you could take the guy who comes close to the right. And then we're all going to run into the guy in the back left. Which I guess I'll pick up too, because meatball guy doesn't do very much.
And Tula, do you understand what I was doing with Sid the last time we were in here? I don't know if you were in here for that.
I was not.
So what you and Sid are gonna do is actually, do you know how this fight works just in general?
So like I know that they put debuffs in a vicinity. So once your stacks get too high, you switch to the other one, and then yeah.
And was it 3 or 4 stacks? Were you all swapping on 4?
It was 4 stacks, yeah.
Okay. So what's gonna happen is you are Tula, you are going to run to the back of the room, and you're gonna stay on the Lady Blumo side, and you're gonna wait for 4 stacks, and then you're gonna stand where Sid is standing, and Sid is gonna stand by the back right boss, and he is going to get his 4 stacks and then swap at the same time. You can kind of look at where he's standing and just know that you're doing that, except on the left side of the room. Does that kind of make sense?
Yeah, so just fight the one that everyone's ignoring until I get 4 stacks and then swap to the other group.
It doesn't really matter who you're damaging. I mean, maybe damage the one that Milk is targeting, but your job is to make sure that there's always somebody on the back right boss. Like, that's what you and Sid are doing together. But y'all need to
Okay, so
alternate.
I'm still nuking Meatball, but I'm just tanking the debuff. Okay.
Yeah, it's not so important that you damage the proper thing. It's just that you and Sid can always alternate stacks so that there's always somebody on the back right boss. So,
Okay, so this should be the order here. When we get to the back left, we're all going to stack because he's going to keep throwing meatballs, and you have to stack for them. After that, you can spread out. But we're going to stack for the meatballs, but at the same time, if a void spawns on us, everybody has to move, and just move with the diamond.
okay. Oh, okay.
Before we pull, where should I stand currently for Blamma? Like, I just ping it on the map. Generally, where?
Yeah, I can ping it. It's roughly right there. So you're gonna be kind of, I don't know, 20 yards ish. The important thing is that you never get right on top of the halfway mark because you do not want to get stacks from both bosses.
Right.
So you can be anywhere within Lady Blumo's aura. It doesn't really matter. But it is kind of nice to cheat to the right so that right as you get 4 stacks, you're ready to start running.
So I'll be about here,
Yep,
and
right.
after 4 stacks, I run here?
Roughly in the same spot on the right side.
So think
you don't
about the
have to be-
skulls. You can move from like skull to skull, basically.
Yeah, I like that.
Um,
Just make sure that you're not like cheating towards the middle of the stairs because there is a danger area where you get stacks from both bosses.
Mhm.
So, and you'll see where Sid is standing. You're basically doing the
so
the
like
parallel
this.
opposite or whatever.
You could stand like right here, basically, and then you can just, or maybe even like a little bit more here, and then you just move across to like right
Sid
here.
will be swapping over with you.
Yeah, and then if we're gonna swap 3, 2, 1, we would do this. Yeah. And how many
Does that make
stacks was
sense
it
to
for
you?
them?
4.
Okay.
And somebody should be able to heal y'all on the far side, but you shouldn't be taking too much damage. So, well, let's give this a go. If we feel like this is just way too much damage to heal, which maybe it is, then we can just always go to the other strat, which is very similar. So,
Definitely, yeah.
don't be too confused.
Okay, and Roselli, just know that they run to the corner, and then you have to move them. They have to get to their corner first. It's like that's how they're programmed. Yeah. So I'm gonna do a ready check.
What am I going for again?
You're gonna get this guy that comes over here into the bottom right, and then you're gonna move him all the way to the back left. And
Okay.
we're gonna stack the 3 on top of each other. So looks like everybody's ready. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, we're moving.
Sorry, this way. Yep.
I guess the meatballs didn't hit anybody.
Sid's going down. A sec. Sid's down. We need someone to take that.
I need the stack here.
Yeah, I'm going to try and heal.
I think it's a wipe. Should we just go DI somebody?
Yeah, sure.
I don't know if we can DI this right now. Can we show
You can get to the end of the room, for
Yeah,
sure.
A lot of us will have to run back, so. Don't forget to repair.
Oh, fuck.
One thing that we didn't consider when we do this strat is we need to be in range of Sid. And think about that. So that
The
affects
first
where the
kill
tank
goes to
will
me.
Know, I think.
Anyone care to wager?
Do you think it's too complicated, Milk?
I mean, I don't know if we have the DPS for it. I don't know one way or the other if we do.
Let's go back. I'm glad we tried it once, but let's do the 2 at a time. Yeah, having a shaman makes a big difference.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, without a shaman, this is very rough.
I'll be there soon. Team.
And dive here before do I release and then run back or?
If you're too oh, we're all just releasing anyway. Okay.
You can do the 2 stacked one though, right? Or is that?
Yep, that's what we're gonna do.
Okay.
You guys and your speed strats. I'm supposed to be the speed guy.
Oh, I have exactly what you need.
And Gaster, once you get inside, just follow the dots.
Sweet.
Yeah, so it's been about 2 hours. This is pretty good. Last week we had 4 quarters in 3 hours, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, we're making really good time.
Yeah, because this guy will take like 10 minutes, and we'll have shaved like 45 minutes maybe.
So what's the deal with the EOE? Do I have to pug it, or are we gonna try to squeeze it in tonight?
I think I'm saved to 10 man. Yeah, I am. But you only need 1 tank anyway, so if Roselli isn't saved and you guys want to do that, you can go for it.
Yeah, I'd definitely be down. Caster, you coming?
Yep.
Yeah, there you go. Cool.
Need my best ring.
I went the wrong way.
Same.
No, I went the right way.
Dude, you can buy it. You're rich. It's on AH.
By what?
The ring. If it's the same ring that I need.
The. Which one are you talking about?
Link the
Search
ring.
needle ring.
Yeah, that's the one. That's VOE?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, it is, yeah. 10k, yeah, no way, dude.
I thought you guys needed the needle.
That's the one. Surge needle ring, yep.
Yeah.
Damn. 10k.
It's
Either
pocket
that-
change, dude.
Either that or greatness, right?
Well, greatness is cheaper. But that's
Just
a
do both.
trinket. Yeah.
Just swipe it up real quick, you know?
I'm still thinking about dropping 16 for the mount.
Or the ladder.
Yikes.
Think about it every day.
It would be cool though, just having those things running around with you.
Well, apparently that's bugged. It doesn't even work.
Oh, really?
People are saying you can't drop the vendors. So,
Oh, wow.
That's hogwash,
yeah.
as some would say.
Damn. This run back though.
It's pretty lengthy.
I don't remember this last week.
Because we had Mirage. You just summon everybody. It's soul stones.
So, should I be tanking both horses or should I let the swapper? Or I guess I have to. They're not going to be able to hold aggro with all the AoE.
I'm back. What's going on?
With the 3 stack, I guess I would have to take 2 horses because the person swapping back and forth can't hold aggro.
Yeah, I would think so. And then also we have to position it in a way that somebody can heal Sid or whoever's far.
Well, I think one healer probably just goes in the middle and heals both Roselli and Sid. And then they go over, maybe, but or they
That
just
could
stand in the
work.
mid.
Puts a lot of pressure. I assume the paladin would be in range of the tank because you gotta make sure you're doing a lot of healing on the tank. But yeah, I think that could work.
I think
That
it's
being
mostly
said-
like I just pop all my cooldowns, so I don't need very many healing with the 2.
Makes sense. I do agree though that having a shot would make a huge difference. So if we think 2 mana is safer, then I'm definitely down to do that strat instead.
Yeah, I'd stick with this. Okay, so what's gonna happen this time is we're still gonna have Sid and Tula on the other side.
I think this time it'll be me because I need to heal.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Or is that right? Yeah, we had
You
Egg
did it last time, I think. No?
Yeah, I did do it last time, and Egg was doing plenty of healing, so I think that that should be fine. I might pull aggro here. Yep, we got aggro.
Okay.
What's that pad?
Caster 8. Your damage.
I think I was like barely out of range. I think that's dead. So let's take
Yeah, so this time, Roselli, you're gonna stay in the bottom right, and when we get the 4th stack, we're going to come to the middle, taunt each other's boss, and then run back to our side.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think we have a third heal.
Yeah, I was about to say, I forgot. We light healed that, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you tanked. Well, I mean, actually, Luscious, you have a healing set, right?
I don't think Light healed when y'all did that, did he?
He healed Kroll.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Luscious or Tula? Or I guess Tula's already the healer. Luscious, do you have a healing set on you?
Yes,
Fuck, I swapped it again. Tula, do you have a healing set on you? I'm telling you, it's a problem. You do? Okay. So yeah, just throw that on. You're going to just kind of sit on the right side here with Roselli and heal him. Shouldn't require that much healing. I guess. Yeah, you can swap the rest out. It'll just be a slow fight, but we'll make sure we can't lose it. So yeah, I'm gonna tank the boss in the very far, like, left over here. We're gonna all stack for meatballs. All, like, ranged, staying on stack on me. Melee stack on me. Because it gets spread to everybody. At 4 stacks, the whole stack has to move with me to do the taunt swap, and then we're gonna go back again to our left corner. At that point, we don't have to be stacked, but yeah. And then we'll taunt back again, because we're probably gonna do like 80% boss damage, and then we'll taunt back again. We'll get the 20% boss, bring it back, and then kill it. And then we'll go over here to Roselli's mob and kill his, which will have 20%. And then we'll go to the back left, kill that mob, which does the voids on the ground, and then we'll do the mob in the back right. Anybody have any questions about that? Where do you stand as Resto? You just stand in the back right, next to Roselli, and heal him. And if you can, try not to move towards the middle, so that when we swap, you don't get like an extra stack or something. Because like the 2-man meatball still isn't that bad. It's fine. So yeah. I'll do a ready check. If the people that are going to be in the close left here, which is anybody attacking the first boss, want to come over to me. And who started it last time? Was it Sid or something, or did somebody else start it?
I think you just started.
Okay.
So we'll just stick with the Zealot. You can just stack.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna pull them all out right here, just so there's no funny business. This is a good spot.
Remember to stack caster.
Yeah, caster coming. Nice. Oh, I am still on hold. Yikes.
Roll, don't die.
Yeah, I wasn't looking at the meter. I didn't see him creep up. So we're about to get Mark 4, and he just used a meteor, so it'll be a good timing in a second. So let's move. You guys want to run with Diamond just in case he meteorizes? I'm taunting. You taunt mine.
Yeah, stack.
Yeah, it's easy. Good job. And now everybody stacks, so come to me, Tula. Roselli, no, stay on the other side. Get on the other side, we don't want more stacks. Because you have a healer over there.
I think Roselli's
No, I don't. Yeah. I have no healer.
So who needs to be?
Whoever was.
We got it.
Well, he can't be rested on the other side. Or no, let's just
For 3 stacks, 4 stacks.
Yep, so let's do a taunt swap again. You gotta taunt mine, and you gotta taunt my boss.
It's on one. Yeah, that's all.
You're still doing okay. And we're gonna kill this boss here, and then wait till your stacks drop off, then go kill
Should've stacked.
the next one. Yep, just wait 5 seconds, and then we kill Rivendare. Okay. And Roselli, if you want to go take, go with the other opposite side of the room, the left one, not the right one, the left one. Yeah. Yeah, you don't have to stack for this, you can get behind him.
We should zug before we get to 4 stacks. Zug.
We only have 2.
More zug. Rug harder. Easy
Okay.
zug.
And now we all just run over here and start hitting them. Our stacks are gonna fall off before it matters.
Alright, let's go, Sid.
I'm gonna DPS for the rest of the fight. Or so I guess I'll take Zelia. I'm gonna DPS this guy.
Oh shit, I got 5 stacks on the deck.
You can run away, because we got tank on this dude.
Should I go? I got 4 stacks.
Yeah, go to the other side. That's right. 4 stacks.
Careful guys on Zalek, it does change.
Whoops, I'm tanking Remo now. Milk is. And you guys are. Oh no, that's your clones. Never mind.
We're at 4.
We can just kill him. He's only got 104. 40. Just nuke down. Lamar. And you can run over. Like I have 5 and we're fine. In range, you kind of want to space out. I think you can get hit by the beam. Okay, nice. Good job.
Nice job, everyone.
So that is the 4th quarter. And the loot here is... That's a nice helmet.
If you take port, don't run past knives. I don't know if it starts encounter.
Yeah, definitely don't walk in the room. So I'll go over this fight as you guys get mana and stuff like that. It is a dragon, so you never want to stand in front of it because it will cleave. You also don't want to stand behind it because it will tail swipe you. So you can stand to the side, slightly behind it. If I'm tanking him right in the middle, you can stand far, like behind the green ring. It is a massive, gigantic hitbox. But I guess we only have a couple melee, so that's not a big deal. But there are going to be blizzards that spawn, so just walk out of them. This is a fight where there's also a curse that goes out. It's like it starts destroying people. So, you know, we got 2 druids, 2 mages. You know, as long as just everybody can decurse that, should be pretty good to go. Occasionally throughout the fight, Saffron will go into the air, and they will cast a tomb on somebody. Well, actually on 2 people. And the whole raid, the other 8 people have to stand behind these tombs because it'll do this giant AoE in the middle of the room and it'll destroy anybody who's not behind the tomb. Pretty simple mechanic. Then she'll come back down. We do the same exact thing where there's blizzards that come by. The blizzards move, so you know if you're standing next to one, it could move onto you. You know, like if you're a mage, just blink away entirely. The way to make it easier for healers is we're all going to stand on the left side of the boss. So that when the tombs come, it's easy to get behind one. It's easy for decursing because everyone's kind of close together. So always stand on the left side of the boss. If there's a blizzard on me, I'll move. Just notice if the boss turns a little bit so you don't get tail swiped. But yeah, that's the fight. Basically, don't get hit by blizzard, and we're good.
And be ready to go behind those ice blocks whenever it's time.
Okay, looks like we're all good, so I'm gonna start it up. The boss is kind of just gonna spawn in. It's in pieces right now. Roselle, you can just sit behind him. It's a 1 tank fight.
Okay.
If I die, of course, then you come over here and you kind of do it. You guys can get behind him now, like spread out along the side and all that. Yeah, you don't want to be directly behind it or you'll get kicked. So, like, come to our side. Yeah, so you got hit. Move to the right, like kind of where the trees are. That's a good spot to stand in. But it's a massive hitbox. Like, I'm hitting her and I'm all the way almost to the gray line. So, a lot of room. So yeah, life drain's going out. Looks like it got decursed. Nice, get out of the blizzard. I turned it a small bit. Nothing crazy. Now air phase. So someone's about to get tombed. You can still attack for a little bit. Oh, apparently you can get tail swiped.
Prime shelter.
So good job. I hope the pet doesn't die. Oh, this is...
You can back up, you just don't want to line of sight into the boss.
I think you guys are in the blizzard, or are you not? Yeah, caster and knives, you are. Knives are in again. I'm gonna move him a bit.
I just see Frost Aura on debuffs, don't see blizzard.
If you don't use Frost Aura, we get the achievement. I think we're fine without it.
No, I'm saying the debuff on me is Frost Aura, not blizzard.
I saw you had it on you. Okay, so teams are out.
Prime shelter.
Almost DPS from him. No, that's not good. I guess I'll cloak.
Can you cloak there?
I have no idea. Just do it.
I is for science.
Maybe on the next one if it's going to kill.
Okay, you got
So I won't have
blizzard. 3 of you are in the blizzard. Okay, now nobody's there. Nice. Phase coming in a second. Make sure you got your dots and all that stuff out. Classic DBI. Zug that down. Nice.
Ooh, who gets key?
I guess
We could just all roll on it.
I think my 2 cents is Milk takes because he raid leads and he'll probably like more likely be the one to hug it.
Sure.
Like it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna pass on it.
Sounds good for me. Trying to see. Do you need that chest, Roselli?
No.
No, you
You
don't?
can take it. No.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Okay. So I think I'm gonna throw that on because I'm missing way too much experience. I lose a little bit of stamina, but I think that's okay. Can't put it on now because I would lose my meta, so I'll throw a red and something else. Okay, so the guy right in front of you is Kel'Thuzad. I'm sure you guys probably know that. But if we walk into here, don't stand in the green circle. That's all that starts the fight. But you can see like this is a cubby that we're standing in. There's going to be 3 different types of mobs. There's going to be small skeleton guys. If they get near anybody, they explode and the whole raid takes damage. Then there's giant banshees. Melee can't get close, or they get knocked back and take damage. And then there's abominations, which do a stacking healing debuff, just that same 10%. They also do a large hit, it seems like, on their first attack, so make sure a tank picks it up. Or else you might just get smashed into the ground. The way it works is the ranged want to kill the little skelly guys. Kroll, I got these. Shit, I thought I bought both type. Do you have that? Or do you have a gun? You have a bow, right? Maybe he's not here. So the ranged want to take care of the little skelly guys, so nobody gets close to them. The ranged also want to take care of the banshees, so that the ranged don't get close to them. And the range will nuke down the abominations. It scales up as phase 1 goes on. It takes, I don't know, 3 minutes, 2.5 minutes. The beginning's easy, and then it gets a little bit harder and harder. That's phase 1. Phase 2 is fixed, so we don't have to worry about the tank getting ice prismed. But in general, if you see a red circle under you, get out of that or you die. The melee are going to do 3 different stacks. Do we only have 3 melee? No, we have 4, right?
I think me and Kroll stack, and then the tanks can be alone, right? Or no?
Yes,
Yeah.
that is good.
Dope.
So, Roselli, what we're going to do is I'm going to be a point on the triangle. You're going to be a point on the triangle, max melee distance, and the 2 other DPS will be. There's a 10-yard radius on a move he uses on anybody in the raid except for me, where it will put them into a tomb, and anybody within 10 yards will take 103 or 6% of their health within a couple seconds. So, mages, you know, like the 2 new mage guys, make sure you're not next to anybody with like 10 yards. Make sure you're 15 or plus away, so that if you get tombed, other people don't. And a healer just has to throw 1 heal on you and you should be good. He will, throughout the fight... Okay, I'm going to have to kick, which is fine. Throughout the fight, he's going to be casting a Frostbolt, which Knives and I will have to go back and forth on kicking. And he will also just cast a Frostbolt on everybody. When he's about like 45% health or so, he's going to say, "Come, my minions." And remember, this is all phase 2 when he's active. In phase 1, he's not there. He's just playing on his piano. But this is all phase 2 where it's just Kel'Thuzad. About 45%, some 2 Nerubian guards will come in. Roselli, if you can just tank those somewhere not near anybody. And a healer will just keep you up. Those ads, we never kill. When we kill Kel'Thuzad, they disappear. We just don't want them hitting people because they do a decent amount of damage. At the end of phase 1 and before phase 2, there will be a bunch of banshees alive. Ranged, just nuke those and then hit Kel'Thuzad. Knives and I will immediately go. I'll do the first kick, and then we'll keep doing our rotation to make sure Frostbolts don't go out. Because I think they always hit me, and it just causes me more damage, and I don't like that. Occasionally I'll be moving the boss, because if like a void zone spawns on one of our 3 in the triangle, I want to make sure that everyone's okay. So make sure that if I back up into you, that you back up and the people behind you back up. So everybody is still in that 10-yard range, and that should be good. Anything I missed? Or any questions?
You covered it. It's just the mages that are new, so... Oh, Shortcake wanted to look at priorities.
Yes. Phase 1, stay in the circle. Stay out of it in phase 2. Well, phase 2 you can stand anywhere, as long as you're not near anybody.
The boss is roughly going to be in the circle, was my guess, but yeah, I shouldn't have said that. But basically, don't stand on the boss and be 10 yards from any teammates.
Yeah, and those little skelly guys have like no health, so you just tap them. Let's all stand right here before we go in. They have like no health, so you just kind of clap them. So 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
Servants, soldiers of the cold dark, obey the call of
And you never really want to leave this ring, because if you aggro one mob, it's like there's a skelly coming this way. He's pretty slow, but as it ramps up, you know, it gets a little bit scary. You never want to leave the ring, because if you pull a corner, it pulls every mob, and then that just makes people kind of sad, because then they gotta kill like 10, 15 mobs.
Crit.
So yeah, Roselli, if you see an abomination come around, you just kind of tank him, pick him up. Yeah, okay, great. Just like that. I like to kite him around, but it's definitely not required.
He hit hard still.
So yeah, pretty easy being. There's a banshee coming from the south corner. I'll mark it here for you. I'm not gonna mark the other ones, but just so you can see. Very slow, but 73k health is a decent amount.
A bomb up, Brazil.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, sorry, I toned that. Yeah, so like I just kind of like to. Oh, that's good. Another Banshee southwest.
Good time to level your crop.
Yeah, you can level your ranged weapons if you're into that. If you're melee. Don't level your wand, probably. 2k crit on an icy touch, I'm down. So yeah, looking good. Like, I mean, mages have whatever that mana move is, but the goal of phase 1 is to have full health, full mana before phase 2. Just kind of endure the madness. There's a Banshee over here on the northwest. I got this a bomb. Oh, I forgot. So yeah, remember ranged on the ads, like the skellies and the banshees, melee on the bombs, and we should be good. There's the Banshee northeast. The Banshees stack up a bit as it ramps up. Banshee northwest. I got the bomb on the west side. Okay, he's up in 20 seconds. I'll go to pick him up. You guys kill all these Banshees and the bombs relay. Good job. So yeah, knives, if you want to come here at some point. Okay, so Kroll, you go with knives. And Roselli, you kind of stay a little bit more to your right. Yeah, perfect.
Then we just say spread out the damage if possible.
Yep, so now I'm going to move because the red's on them. So now we just got to keep that triangle up. Oh, I used mine.
I can get next.
I'm moving again. So I got the next one.
I can't hear you, Kroll, but I got next.
Oh, okay.
Wait, is Kroll kicking?
No, I am. But he said something.
I said I could go next.
Okay.
No, you just stay in your battle. Okay, Kroll's dead. If we get a battle res on him. Detonate mana. Run away from everybody. Yeah, I forgot to explain that, but good job. I got this next one. I'm moving the boss. So yeah, this is phase 2 beginning. Moving the boss.
Ooh, overlapped. Kroll, you're next. I fell asleep on order.
Yeah, it was my bad. I wasn't sure if I was next or not. But you can take the next one.
Yeah.
I think it was my fault.
Oh, gee.
So I got this next one. Okay, so pretty soon the ads are gonna come up. You just gotta wait till he yells in chat, and then like it'll still be like 10 seconds after he yells. This one? Nice. Okay, so he's yelling, so just kind of look around for where the ads are going to be. Oh, sorry, I don't know how I missed that one. But it's okay. Okay, you guys can split your 2-stack now.
Focus ads down.
No, no ads. Just hit the boss.
Okay.
This is yours, nice. Moving. Kroll, you gotta move a little bit over to your right.
I'm good. I got it. You be good. I moved.
But that means I gotta move. Moving the boss.
No, we're good. We're both good. Nobody's in my range 10.
You got this one? Nice.
Overlap to pull your next.
Okay, that's cool. I can't do this kicking while tank, I don't know. There's too many things to look at.
I can get next actually.
Yeah, and I can.
My kick is
we're
10
back.
seconds, so it's pretty.
Yeah,
awesome.
same with mine. Okay,
DOE
100,000.
10. For 13 minutes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, no dagger.
Oh, another neck.
Fuck.
Ooh. Back piece. That's massive.
Powers beyond your imagination.
Good luck, boys.
Is that exactly?
Is the helm what?
What's the helm? It has like no stats or anything for me.
So that you turn in for your tier set, which you should look up for next time.
Okay.
Because I don't know if your class needs the tier or not offhand.
Oh, gotcha. Like you can go use that to get whatever the gear is for the.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
So like if
Bonuses,
you
potentially.
inspect the milkmaid and you look at my hands, that's a tier set.
Tula linked the mage tier set to the item.
Yeah, and if you want to roll it on a second, we can't equip it anyway right now. So look at that, see if that's like a big upgrade for you, and we can you can roll for it, and we'll put that against the other rolls.
Yeah.
G-Lat.
GG's, yeah.
Yeah, this is good. I mean, under 3 hours and we get it all the bosses. So that's great.
Oh yeah.
And there's like everybody knows the fights. We don't have to explain them, but we can just jump into them. Because I do take a long time.
Yeah, that's pretty sizable. What were you saying? Rolling it half as agreed, or?
If you need it, then roll it as a need. Like if it's a big upgrade, then roll as a need.
Yeah, it's a pretty sizable upgrade for me.
We gonna do Eye of Eternity?
Are we doing Maligo snakes?